Hey guys, it's me, Tara, Disney Mummy with MS. Today's video isn't my normal sort of video. I wanted to come on here and do a bit of a sort of cervical screening awareness, because a couple of years ago, well, 3 years ago, when I had my last smear test, the results, I put it off, as we all do, because we don't think it's very important. So when I finally got round to having my smear test, the results came back and it was HPV positive, and I also had stage 2 cells, which was very worrying, and I had to be sent to the hospital and have a colposcopy. And then when I had the colposcopy, I did have to have the cells removed, and when the results came back, between the time of me having my smear test and the colposcopy, the cells had changed from stage 2 to stage 3. So I wanted to come on here and raise a bit of awareness, because us ladies, we do put off our smear tests. We think we've got other things that are more important, or some of us may be a bit afraid to go for them. And I just wanted to show you guys how it's not scary, but it is very, very important for us to all do. So I want you guys to come along and join me on my smear test today. Right, that's the girls at school and me now on my way to the doctor's surgery for my smear test. I am in the room, and if you can see, there is the bed there, and I'm behind the screen, and I've got to take my clothes off from the waist down and lie in the bed with a cloth over me, and then the nurse will come back in.
So this will be the sample brush where we're getting the sample from your cervix. So it's nice and soft and they're bendy. And then this is the speculum that we used, which we've popped lubrication on just to make it a bit more comfortable. So it's not that big. This is the medium size, which is the average size we would use. And obviously, depending on whether it's uncomfortable, we would then change sizes, or as to whether we actually see the cervix, but we'll basically go through that in a second.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, so I'm going to pop the bed up. If at any point it's uncomfortable and you want me to stop, you just tell me and I will do so. All right?
Okay.
So if you bend your knees a bit more for me and feet together. Lovely. Okay, now relax those legs outwards and shine a light. Sorry about that.
A bit like a butterfly.
Yes,
I remember that
butterfly.
before.
Yeah. Now you ready?
Yeah.
I'm just going to insert the speculum now. Okay.
It's not too bad.
So that's inserted, but we're now going to open up just so I can visualise your cervix.
Okay.
Ready? There we go. So I'm going to take the sample now, so it's going to take 10 seconds, okay?
Okay.
And this might be a little bit uncomfortable, you might feel a bit of a funny feeling in the bottom of your tummy.
Oh, it's not too bad. You can feel it.
Yeah, so it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's bearable, and if you think it's 10 seconds and then we're done.
Does it bleed, or can it bleed afterwards?
It can do. Some people bleed, some people don't. It is normal to have a bit of spotting for a couple of days as well, so don't be alarmed if that does happen.
Okay.
And we're all done. I'm taking the speculum out now.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All done. So I'm now back home having a cup of tea. As you saw from my cervical screening test, it was painless. I didn't feel no discomfort. I don't know if that's just me personally. I don't feel no pain, or I'm okay with pain because I feel pain all the time with MS. But yeah, I was okay with it. I forgot to say earlier in the video, I was asked if I wanted a chaperone, so someone else to come in the room while the nurse was doing my cervical screening. But I don't know if it's just me. Once you've had kids and everyone's kind of seen you down below, you're not that bothered. So yeah, it was just me and the nurse. But she was absolutely lovely, so I want to say a huge thank you to the lovely nurse who did my cervical screening, and also who was on camera, who let me film today. But I want to say to anyone who hasn't had your smear test in the last 3 years, or keeps putting it off, please go for one. It is a big thing. It may seem scary, but you know, as you saw from my video, it only took a few minutes, if that, and it was over and done with. I should get my results in the post in the next 2 weeks. I was told that first they check for the HPV virus to see if you've got it. If you have, then they'll check to see what stage, if there's any sort of stage of cells, and then they'll take it from there. And then if there are any like sort of cells, that's then when they'll look and will potentially call you in for a colposcopy to sort of examine the cells further. Like I say, I know this isn't my normal sort of video, this isn't an MS one, this isn't a Disney one, but it's something I do feel really passionate about, and something I feel all women should do and have our regular checkups. Every 3 years for women aged between 25 to 49, and every 5 years after that. So please ladies, if you haven't had your smear test, go and see your GP and get one booked. That's everything from me, Disney Mummy with MS. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I hope to see you all guys all again next time. Bye!